we're from Consult AI, and we have the largest real-world data in oncology in the U.S. And what I'm demonstrating here is our AI-enabled clinical trial framework for end-to-end site selection and enrollment projection, which is a important component that we already integrated into our software called ACT, Accelerated Clinical Trial. So as you can see here, essentially what we do is that a lot of time the pharmaceutical company need to run their clinical trial. The first thing that they need to do is to select the site. So there's a lot of different consideration come into play. Like for example, if the site have the indication, experience of the indication that they have, or do they have the capacity? If you're a big pharma, you probably want to work with somebody whom you have experience working with before. So much like the financial portfolio that you're selecting different investment that fit your reward and the risk tolerance. So we leverage a advanced machine learning model, TOPSIS, basically is to take our over 2,000 sites that we have in our database and to rank them based on the trial requirement and the preferences. And then because each site we have the enrollment rate, so we know that how to project it by factoring in the screen failure rate and all other uncertainty factors. And then in here, in the result, essentially you're looking at, we use the gold standard to compare the actual trial enrollment, to see if they are directionally similar. Because after all, they shouldn't be the same because we're supposed to be doing a better job selecting the site. So as you can see that all the correlation directionally, they're very highly correlated. So feel free to check out our booth, and we have demo of our software at our booth. Yeah, go ahead.
That's great. Thank you for going over this.
Yeah.
So what kind of inputs do your software need to predict what are the best sites that would be suitable for the clinical trial?
Yeah, so we have the site information, which include how many specialties physician oncologists are there, what kind of specialty is relevant to your trial, and then what is the capacity and various attributes of the site. And then in addition, we also have the real-world patient data so that we can incorporate, for example, if you have the biomarker trial, we know how many patients are coming into each site. So in short, both the patient-level data and the site-level data.
That's great. Have you done any kind of external validation to show that your model actually captures the best site compared to not using a model and just using a random selection?
Yeah. In the retrospective study we did, and then we also did a couple of a retrospective study with our partner, and then we can demonstrate that on average we are increasing 2 to 6 times of what they would have been done, if they were to use status quo compared to our technology.
All right. Thank you
for
this.